Since there have been so many mass shootings in the United States and so many campus shootings, there are plans to construct campuses with these mass shootings in mind. Now, recently NBC showcased a new school in Michigan, Fruitport to be specific, and I want to show you a clip from it. I want you to pay attention to how the reporter, Kate Snow, is responding to this, and then we'll discuss. Take a look.
So one of the ideas behind this curved hallway is to cut down on the line of sight of an active shooter. And then to further cut down the line of sight of an active shooter, we installed these wing walls. And it also provides a place for students to hide behind if there's a threat down at the other end of the hallway.
And this won't look like this eventually. There'll be furniture in here, right? This is a comfortable place.
Yes, this has been designed to be a learning corridor. This is a learning space. And so there'll be technology kiosks in places like this. Yeah. There'll be relaxed seating around, similar to a college commons area.
Are you trying to de-emphasize the security aspect?
Absolutely. When students come to school, I don't want them to have to worry about security. I want them to worry about learning.
There's also a new design for a Sandy Hook school, which we'll get into in just a second. But Cenk, I wanted you to jump in with your thoughts on that video.
So we have to fix our politics. Designing the schools so that kids can hide when a mass shooter is trying to murder them all is not the correct solution. I mean, we all know that, right? We all know that this has gotten completely out of hand. I keep telling you, the federal background checks, the most recent shooter, he failed one and went to a private gun show, went around the background check, and that's why we need a federal one that applies to everyone. It polls 90 to 97%. Almost all Americans want it. They don't want curved schools, they want federal background checks. We can't have it. Our politics is fundamentally broken, And there's no one who's doing a goddamn thing about it.
So I want to talk a little bit about other schools and what they're planning. Now, this is a reporter from the Denver Post. She reports on education. And she tweeted that she received a press release from my inbox, a proposal to protect schools from shooters by installing a sprinkler system that sprays olive oil so an attacker would fall and not be able to get to the classrooms. Not one I've heard before.
It's
insane. Yeah.
Total insanity.
Now, going back to what I mentioned about the new Sandy Hook school, the glass in the double row of doors is bulletproof, a feature that costs 10 times what normal glass does. By the way, public education is severely underfunded. Each classroom door is propped open with a wall magnet, which is connected to a centralized lockdown button that sends all doors swinging shut at once. The below grade rain garden doubles as a moat that limits the school to 3 entry points and allows child level windows to stand on the outside, high above the ground. Now, I wanna just direct you to a FEMA graph. FEMA has been keeping track of some of these mass shootings, particularly school shootings. And all of these safety measures might make sense if the majority of these shooters weren't students themselves, right? So you're gonna put this campus on lockdown and the shooter is gonna be in there with the students. So take a quick look at that graph. Incidents by shooters affiliation with school. And if you can see, the vast majority of the shooters are actually students. This is all K through 12 shootings since 2010. 143 of the shooters were students, 63 had no relation to the school, 18 were former students, and 15 were parents.
Wolf-pac.com/join. If you don't get the money out of politics, this insanity is gonna continue. Wolf-pac.com/join. Look, I got young kids, and so 2 things out of that. One, if I went to a school and they said, don't worry about mass shooters here, because we designed a wall that your 6-year-old daughter can hide behind when when one of her classmates is shooting at her. And we're thinking about putting olive oil in the sprinklers, and we've got a moat in the school. That would not make me feel at all comfortable. And by the way, we are not going to take guns away from kids. We're not gonna take them away from mentally ill people. We're not gonna take them away from people we have on a literal terrorist watch list. We're not gonna do any of that. We're gonna give guns to everybody. There's more guns in this country than people. We're gonna give everybody and the most unstable people guns. We're not gonna, but we're gonna do moats and bulletproof glass in elementary schools. wolf-pack.com/join. I mean, if you don't get the money out of politics, this is never, ever, ever going to end. And you know, my kids go to a public school. I went to a parent-teacher conference the other day. That's why I couldn't do one of the post games. And they're like, oh, by the way, we're really proud. This year we have the book that we're reading. We have 27 out of 31 copies. So can you guys chip in as parents and buy the other 4 copies so every kid in the class can read one? And by the way, we have almost no blue books. Can you please buy blue books for the kids? Can you buy this for the kids? Can you buy that for the kids? Because we don't have them. But we have moats because everyone in the country is armed,
right,
and our kids get massacred in schools. But we can't afford books for them to read. Like what you see? Click the subscribe button below and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss another video from the Young Turks.